Australia have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Okay, interesting. Muldur. Yilmaz. Muldur. Kadiolu. Yildiz. Oh, nice touch. Kadiolu. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Çalhanoğlu. Güler. Çalhanoğlu. Kadiolu. Çalhanoğlu. Kadiolu gets a cross in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Kadiolu really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Yilmaz. He has found the way through. And it's hoisted clear. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
KYRGYZ. Moved on forwards. Muldur. Güler. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's Kadiolu. And here's Yildiz. Yildiz. Now here's the delivery. Erankunda. And it's played forward. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Demiral. Yüksek. Demiral shifted upfield. Erankunda. KYRGYZ. Aim forwards. Güler. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, now here's... Can he finish? Too close for comfort. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's the throw. Akçakolu. Yüksek. And it's Arda Güler. Wins the duel this time. Burgess. Yildiz. Nice looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Erankunda. Oh, that's a nice ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yüksek. Muldur.
Turkey really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
Bardakci. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. There will be a throw-in. Kajolu. Muldur. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Erankunda. Erankunda. Oh, sweet feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yilmaz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets it away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kajolu. Yildiz. Güler. And here's Akçakolu. Out to the left it goes. Ryan sends that a long way. Tries to get it clear. Yildiz. Australia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Arda Güler. That has been knocked clear. Kajolu. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Yildiz. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Arda Güler. That's tidy. And here's Güler. Güler played out towards the right wing. Kajolu. Çalhanoğlu. This looks promising. Played out to the right. And the shot's on here. Turns and goes back. Wins the duel this time. Erankunda. That is lovely. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that was very necessary. Demiral, Yilmaz, Muldur, Bardakci, forwards and with intent. Kajolu. And here's Yildiz. And it's Kadiolu. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Çalhanoğlu goes short. And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. That's good play. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Burgess. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Kajolu. Kajolu.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Let's Yildiz. Now the delivery. And that has gone horribly wrong. played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Goulet. Demiral. Great defending, strong and determined. Back to Kolu. Out to the right. Yilmaz. Yüksek. Muldur shifted upfield. Arda Güler. Burgess. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Searching passes played, big chance! That's an imaginative pass. Yildiz aim forwards, and it's Kadiolu. Demiral. Goulet. Oh, good spread. 30 minutes gone. And he's picked it up out wide. Erankunda. And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Yildiz chasing after it. Kadiolu. Oh, it's Yildiz. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Çalhanoğlu, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yildiz. Kadiolu. Nice control. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lovely feet. And that has been cleared. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu. Bardakçı chooses to go cross-field. Güler. Played out to the right. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Gets a good foot in there. Irankunda. Irankunda. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Irankunda. Yilmaz concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Çalhanoğlu. Played towards the other side. Yilmaz. Played out wide. And it's Mulder. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Yıldız. Yıldız! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Looks to the other side. Now, what's he got in mind? And he's heaved it away. Australia have reclaimed it. Irankunda. Now, what about this cross? Çalhanoğlu. Irankunda. And he's there to clear it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yüksek. Irankunda. Ball's played through. Ball's gone out of play. Yilmaz. Half-time getting close now. Turkey keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Güler. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu played out towards the right wing. Referee's given a throw. Irankunda. Australia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aktürkoğlu with the foul. Irankunda. Oh, that's nice. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that is a great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Çalhanoğlu. Kadıoğlu forwards and with intent. Proves too strong. And he's on his way! Irankunda. Shoots! KYRGYZ. Muldu. Yüksek. So who's he picking out? Yilmaz with the cross. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Australia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's played forward. Out to the right. Çalhanoğlu gets across to intercept that.
Australia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Irankunda. That's very neat. Oh, it's played into the area. Kadıoğlu is there and he can get that clear. Australia are making a change now.
Substitution for Australia. Number 23. Coming on the field is number 25.
Irankunda. Very nicely done. Goulet does really well to win the ball there. Chance for a shot! Çalhanoğlu. Kadıoğlu. Yıldız. And it's Kadıoğlu. Ambitious ball here. Well, nicely intercepted. KYRGYZ. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Irankunda. Danger averted for now. Goulet. Muldur. Yilmaz. Demiral. Demiral, gently done. Irankunda. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely bit of skill. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Çalhanoğlu. Yıldız. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Çalhanoğlu, and he goes cross-field. And it's Muldur. Yilmaz. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Yıldız. Kajolu. Yıldız. Kajolu. Goulet. That looks a good ball through. Irankunda. Oh, nice touch. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. It's a clearance, but not much of one. And claimed it back swiftly. Goes for the shot! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Muldur. Goulet. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Kajolu. Yıldız. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yıldız. And it's Kadiolu. Now it's Yıldız. A chance to play it in. Crossed into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Well, couldn't quite control it.
Australia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Irankunda. Oh, lovely feed, he is such... climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Mulder. Yilmaz, and it's Mulder. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Cleared away. .60 played. Yildiz. Kajolu. Bardakci. Çalhanoğlu. Demiral shifted upfield. Irankunda. Irankunda. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he thumps it clear. And it's played forward, deftly away. Güler, Çalhanoğlu, Aktürkoğlu played out to the left flank. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Aktürkoğlu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yüksek. Mulder. Turkey can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Demiral forwards and with intent. And they've got a throw. Çalhanoğlu.
Kadıoğlu.
Çalhanoğlu.
Kadıoğlu.
Yıldız. Burgess. Erankunda. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Erankunda clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Here's a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Goulet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Çalhanoğlu. Played down the flank. Looking for a decent ball in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Badaksi. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. Burgess. Erankunda. Out towards the flank. And it's played forward. Now it's Aktokolu. Kadıoğlu, gently done. Çalhanoğlu. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yüksek. Spread out to the left, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Erankunda. Muldur forwards and with intent. Yilmaz. Aimed in towards the centre. Clears it away. And that's been won straight back. Kadıoğlu drives forward on the overlap. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's on a charge. Yildiz keeps his foot on the gas. It's a goal kick. Turkey can make their change now with a break in play.
Substitution device.
Moved on forwards. Yildiz. Çalhanoğlu. Güler knocks it out wide. And it's KYRGYZ. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good spread. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Badaksi. Demiral shifted upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Aktokolu. Yildiz. Yildiz cuts out the pass.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
KYRGYZ. Badaksi. Demiral. KYRGYZ. Yildiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good run down the right.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a great ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. KYRGYZ. Yildiz. KYRGYZ. Can he get onto this? Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz. And that's aimed into the middle.
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moments here from securing what would be a really commendable draw.
Australia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
So what can they make of this? Succumbs to the pressure.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. Aim forwards. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kajolu. Cleared away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Looking to go deep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Australia have to get it into the box and quickly. And he's there to clear it. Irankunda hit into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitutions taking place.
KYRGYZ. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Face to face, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been flattened there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now that's well seen too. Irankunda. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Turkey cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And that pass just didn't quite work. Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aydin.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Irankunda. This is it then, now or never. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Irankunda. Aktokolu wins the duel this time. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu. Kajolu. Bardakci, long ball upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Australia have a free kick. And they've got rid. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.